All right, welcome into OMFL Media Days. This is the one that we're replacing since Nate missed the time the other day. It was such a rough day at work. I totally forgot spaced what day it was. And we have working through some technical difficulties today, but we have done it. Let me see if I can welcome in my two buddies. You see him right here, Mr. Massimo of the Miami Dolphins, Mr. Luka of the Kansas City Chiefs. Fellas, y'all ready to do this?
Let's do it.
We didn't even get a chance to super talk about it because I was just trying to get Massimo figured out and get him ready to go. We're just going to do a conversation piece. So we'll go Massimo, Luka, Massimo, just back and forth, just talk whenever the other guy is not talking. We should have some fun. All right, let's talk about Madden 24 and what's going with us into Madden 25. Mas, you built a really good team. You're like the quarterback whisperer the last couple of cycles. What'd you learn about you, yourself, and your team in Madden 24 that's going to help you in Madden 25?
So I think I got the same philosophy that I did in 2024. I got good receivers, good young roster, but some older players as well. So two is gone. I'm cutting two at day one, and I'm bringing over a rookie. My philosophy is, get these rookie quarterbacks on cheap deals and build around that.
I wanted him so bad. I just could not draft two top quarterbacks back-to-back drafts, but you got a winner there. What about you, Luka? What'd you learn in Madden 24? It's going to go with you.
I felt like I was a lot more consistent last year in Madden 24. I won the division a couple times, made the playoffs a few times, and I just felt that consistency. I just think that next step in Madden 25 is win a few playoff games, trying to go deep in the playoffs. Haven't done that yet, but just being more consistent was kind of my thing last year.
Let's talk about imports. Luka, you've got a super team, right? Kansas City Chiefs. They're just good luck managing that cap. But what are you thinking about imports? What are you taking with you for an import?
I think I'm definitely for my regular import, and definitely I was just kind of looking at it and I was like, man, I got to at least take Dexter Clinton into it one more time. So such a beast, 6'5" wide receiver, like 98 speed, 97 speed, something like that. I think he's got one more run in him. And then I'm going to get the platinum, and I think I want to take my young running back, Rooster Winters. Yeah. He was kind of a young upcoming star. I think he's like 23 or something, and decent speed. I think pairing him with Pacheco would be a nice running back duo. So. Don't
you dare trade Pacheco to the 49ers.
He's staying this year. He's staying. Yep, for sure.
Mas, what about you, bud?
So like I touched on earlier, Joe Duke, quarterback, he's coming with me. He's 22 years old, young, decent quarterback with a good contract. I'm going to build around him. He's a lefty, but, Gordon Hitchens, he was a lefty last year as well, and I did okay with him. With having Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, it's kind of easy to hit and run. And then going to go with cornerback. I drafted a cornerback. He's 20 years old. I drafted him early, so he's going to have a pretty good rookie contract. But I think that's going to maybe be able to get me to free up some maybe Jalen Ramsey. Get some collateral for him. Even though he's got the talent. He's a little bit older, and that roster's top heavy. Where I might have to cut or trade some talent in order to free up some cap space. I'm trying to keep the cap space even, and that's the name of the game. I was kind of hoping they didn't sign Tua. That kind of hurt that yeah. $240 million contract because I was going to hope that he was going to be an easy cut, but now he's going to probably be my big cut and roster bonus, get rid of him. But I got some plans in place, and I think I'm on the right track.
Let's talk about those Dolphins. What's got to be better? What do you have to do better in Madden 25 to get over that hump, finally get to an OMFL Bowl and win you one?
So I think what I got to do is just stay consistent and be more balanced. I always look for that splashy play, the 500 yards passing. I got to just bring the running backs. I got a good stable of running backs. A-Chain's he's gonna lead me again. I got a rookie running back out of Tennessee. He's going to be a workhorse for me. So I got a bunch of running backs and just balance it up. Usually I like to go with that splashy play, just slow things down, play a little bit better defense and kind of be a more balanced team.
Luka, your Chiefs, they felt like they were on the cusp, just had some off seasons. What about you? What do you got to do better?
Probably better. Probably, I would say, obviously be more consistent. That's a pretty easy answer. And then Uh, I felt like I was really learning how to run the ball last year, and I think maybe just getting the passing game a little bit more involved. Which I mean, you would think with Mahomes that should be easy cake, but just kind of reading. I think reading defenses. I've always kind of struggled with that, I guess. So just kind of being more consistent in the passing game. I think that probably will take my game to the next level.
Got some changes in your division, but who's the one guy, whether it's in your division or not, you just cannot wait to play against in Madden 25?
I don't. I know he's entering. He used to be the Chargers, but Pepper is kind of my guy. You know, I probably talked to him more than anybody through Discord or whatever. But we've always kind of had this fun little rivalry. We used to be in the NFC West, and then I took over the Chiefs, and then he came over. That's always been a kind of fun rival. But I will say another division, man, is Jay Boyles has been there since I've known, and so has Jake Glaze. What I've always appreciated about all of us is everyone has the ability to win the division. I've always felt, but I've always felt like even if they're having a bad year, a bad season, not the season you expect, you would, some of the guys would be like, oh, they're going to tank and not do their job or whatever. But they always bring it every single time. I've played Jay Boyles when he has 2 or 3 wins. I have to squeak out an overtime win or whatnot. So they all bring it every game. So you have to expect the best from them every time you go against them.
Yeah, there's some tough cats over there. What about you, Moss? What do you got to? Who's the one guy you just can't wait to play whenever it comes to Madden 25?
Oh, well, this year we're shaking it up a bit. The division's kind of changed. Loss is there, which is going to, Loss always plays me tough. He's going to be there with his Patriots. But I think it's going to be Cincy coming over to the Jets. I think he's going to do really well with that roster. He's going to have Aaron Rodgers to start. I'm sure he's going to either bring over a quarterback or he's going to draft a quarterback. But, since he's tough, and then Maniac taking over the Bills, I think that's going to be a good match for him. Between the two of them coming in, it just like, the Chiefs, anybody could win that division. This is going to be a wide open division. I think, it's going to be tough and new faces, but I think it's going to be the same old rivalries going.
Yeah, that Maniac move is going to make that a very interesting division over there. Well, guys, let's wrap it up with this. Madden 25, it's going to be here tomorrow if you got early access. I have not got to do any videos, so I promise I'm going to do some videos on Monday night after church is over, and I will be streaming later in the week. Hopefully, I'll get some games set up with some of you and get you to come and do some live streaming for those who have time to do that with me. What's the one part, Moss, we're going to start with you. What's the one part of Madden 25 that you either have seen, heard about, or even if you got to play the beta at all, that you're really excited to have in Madden 25?
I think it's just going to be the new running features. I heard it's more running back geared, so I'm going to kind of change up my philosophy and start really practicing running the ball and utilizing all the jukes and basically just taking my time and letting the blocks do their thing. I heard it's going to be a running, game. I think this year is going to be more geared towards the running, the running backs. So, kind of focus on that and see how it goes.
I love that everyone, Luka, is saying, I'm not going to throw any interceptions. I'm going to run the ball and I'm going to be balanced. And within 3 weeks, we're all going to be doing the exact same thing we've been doing. But what about you, Luka? What's the one new thing in Madden 25 you can't wait to play with?
I haven't really. Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of stuff on it. But I think a nice little feature that's cool, which I end up turning it off anyway, is the 4 commentary teams. Yeah, that is kind of neat, but yeah, if I'm just decided to get ready to go, and I don't really whenever I look into the new Madden, I'm going to buy it anyway. So it's like I don't look into it until I personally play it, and it's like okay,
Yeah, I feel you. I'm ready to get going, though. It's been such a long break, even though it's going to drive me insane and being a commissioner sucks. You got to, we're all grown adults, but there's still petty things that I have to deal with. But I just miss it, man. I miss playing with the guys. I miss seeing the chat active, and two of my fellow gray-haired brethren right here on the show. Guys, thank you for making time. Thank you for being patient with me. I totally lapsed. I felt so crazy bad about that on Thursday. Walked in my office and was like, oh no, what did I do? I totally forgot. It's Thursday. But and I almost did it today, but I checked my calendar, so I didn't do it today. Fellas, I appreciate you. Thank you for making time and fighting through it. And there we have it. Another OMFL Media Days is in the books. We did it. We've got like 2 more. Poor Raj couldn't make it here today. He's feeling bad. He's feeling sick, but that's okay. We're going to make sure he can get it back. So for Luka, for Massimo, for all the guys here in the OMFL, thank you for tuning in. Happy Sunday, you guys. Monday, tomorrow, it happens. We're going to get Madden, and Press Pass Live is going to come back, and we're going to start getting back into the routine. Guys, I appreciate you. Take care.
No, thank you. Fins up.
Smash that like and subscribe.